Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hi everyone. Okay, for today class we are going to cover the last part in chapter 5, which is 5.3 on the subject record management. Okay, in the previous class we already covered for 5.1, which is regarding on the numeric filing method, on how we arrange our record using the numbers. Okay, and second we learn on 5.2, which is second subtopic regarding on the geographic filing method. So here for this today's class we are going to cover for the last part in chapter 5, which is subject records management. Okay. And you can refer to the Fosegen Ginn's textbook, okay, which is on page 100 and 91 on that particular page. Okay, so this basically the topic learning outcome for this subtopic, at which you will learn on the needs for us to have this kind of subject filing. Before this, you learn why we need to have that numeric filing method. Secondly, you learn on why we need to have why we need to use the geographic arrangement for our filing, and here you will learn on why there is a need for you to use on the subject filing. Alright, and not only that, okay, you will look into what are the steps, okay, and what are the procedures in doing the subject filing. Okay, the basic filing method is actually we have altogether is 6. Okay, but for the, if you still remember, for the geographic filing method we only have 5 filing procedures. Okay, and here how about the subject filing procedures? Okay, so different types of filing, they will have a different filing procedures, but the basic one will be the 6 steps. Alright, that one you can refer on chapter 4. Alright, and you are going to learn here when we use the subject, okay, as a filing arrangement. Okay, that will be a use of the coding, okay, the code. For example, like human resource. Okay, we use human resource as the subject filing. So we were going to have HR as the subject code for the human resource. Okay, and the other examples like, for example, like what? We have another is like marketing. Okay, some people will use MKT, MKG, and etc. And the next one, and this will be the last one, which is we are going to learn what are the advantages and also the disadvantages when your company choose to have on the subject filing method. Alright, so let's have a look what it means by subject filing. Okay, when we talk about subject filing, definitely our mind will think about we use the subject as the filing method. Alright, which is a method of you do the classifying, the coding, and also the filing of the record by the subject. For example, like if let's say you want to do the classify on the correspondent that regarding on the human resource. Okay, for example, what are the methods regarding on the human resource? For example, the methods perkara-perkara berkaitan dengan human resource sebagai contoh, the allocation of the staff, the recruitment, pengambilan pekerja, the terminations of the staff, the leave of the staff. Okay, that will be the affair, which is perkara-perkara surat menyurat berkaitan dengan human resource. So definitely all this letter or all this correspondent you need to keep in one file that we use that we call human resource. So the word human resource is actually the subject matter for that particular record. So we, instead of we use geographic and also we are using the numeric, here we are more used on the what we call it as a subject matters. Alright, and this will be the examples. For example, we have the future payroll, the negotiation minutes, the reasonable assurance. So all being typed here, okay, on the subject, on the filing is actually on the subject matter. Okay, subject perkara. Alright, and when we talk about subject filing, okay, okay, there will be the management, pengurusan. Okay, pengurusan record yang menggunakan subjek ni, okay, ia membawa maksud di mana it is referring to an alphabetic system of the storing and the retrieving records by the subject or the topic. So if let's say you did not understand what is the subject is actually the topic. Maksudnya perkara lah. Okay, yang saya sebut tadi contohnya awak ada surat menyurat berkaitan dengan sumber manusia. Contohnya apa perkara-perkara topik-topik surat berkaitan sumber manusia, pengambilan pekerja, pemberhentian pekerja, contohnya pembayaran, contohnya what else, penempatan pekerja, okay, job description pekerja. So benda tu surat menyurat berkaitan dengan topik ataupun orang kata subjek berkaitan dengan sumber manusia. So you will use that sumber manusia ataupun human resource as the subject matters, as a subject filing. Alright, and basically, okay, if you have the opportunity to interview in any company, usually they will use this type of filing, which is mereka menggunakan subject filing, okay, instead of geographic numeric. Okay, why? Sebab apa? Usually when we use the subject filing ni, kita ada variety ataupun the wide range of the topic that we can use. Okay, but there will be also the disadvantage lah bila kita ada subject filing yang mungkin benda merujuk kepada benda yang sama. Okay, tapi kita tak dapat membezakan. Sebagai contohnya, orang selalu keliru dengan perkataan administration dengan management. Okay, at which we need to put the distinguish, okay, perbezaan antara management dan juga on the what we call administrative part. Okay, which is dua perkara berbeza. Satu adalah pentadbiran, satu adalah pengurusan. Alright, and usually, okay, if you googling ataupun you refer to Fosegen and Ginn's textbook, okay, most of the suitable company ataupun orang kata bahan yang kita nak simpan tu suitable, for example, like for the catalog, the clippings, and also the correspondent, and also the inventory list. But the main thing is here is actually about the correspondent. Sebab bila sebut pasal correspondent, banyak surat menyurat yang mempunyai tajuk surat. So daripada tajuk surat sebenarnya kita boleh categoriskan. Kita boleh, okay, perkara ni contohnya pengambilan pekerja just now. So pengambilan pekerja, kita consider dia sebagai bahawa sumber manusia. So kita kena specify, okay, specify apa topik ataupun apa subject matters dia. Alright, and here when we talk further about subject filing, okay, most of the company, in every company, okay, they will use either number one, this one, which is subject file can be arranged by the geographic area. Meanings here, instead of they use the subject matter alone, okay, they plus with the geographic area. Okay, maksudnya dekat sini dia ada pembahagian, dia ada primary, dia ada secondary, tertiary, maksudnya dia ada pembahagian kecil lagi. Contohnya expenses report. Okay, expenses report region mana? Okay, expenses report adalah topik ataupun subjek. Okay, Southwest region adalah merujuk kepada what we call it as a geographic. Okay, sebagai contoh kita seperti yang as you can see on the screen, just okay, on the screen here. Okay, I drag here my camera. Okay, as you can see here, okay, you can see that expenses report is what we call is the subject matters ataupun topik. Okay, dia adalah report berkaitan dengan expenses, perbelanjaan. So, for example, that you are the company who run the business at which you have several branches ataupun several outlet throughout Malaysia. Okay, awak adalah company yang mana awak mempunyai cawangan-cawangan ataupun outlet di negeri-negeri lain di Malaysia. Sebagai contoh, you ada di outlet di Johor, Kedah, Kelantan. So here, code Johor, Kedah, Kelantan is actually merujuk kepada geographic area. And expenses report adalah merujuk kepada subject file. So what I mean here, okay, you boleh guna, you can plus subject plus geographic. Sebab apa? Dia lebih spesifik. You nak tahu, for example, saya sebagai bos, saya nak tahu berapa perbelanjaan saya untuk outlet ataupun cawangan saya di negeri Kedah. So by separating like this, okay, dengan membahagikan sebegini, okay, it more easier for you to do filing and also the retrieval, as well as when you want to run the analysis. Okay, tak, kalau when you put in one file, okay, you need to have a time to look back. Okay, but if let's say you divide further according to their geographic, okay, it will much easier and faster retrieval. Okay, and also it will support in the decision making dengan lebih mudah. Okay, so what meanings here, okay, the method of filing sebenarnya kita boleh combine. Okay, not only awak boleh numberic, semua numberic, geographic semua geographic, ataupun subject semua subject. No, it can be combining. Tetapi you need to look into the needs of the filing. Alright, so the second one, okay, at which, okay, you can have what we call the option to use the subject filing, okay, and at which you arrange according to their department. Alright, tadi we are talking about one company who has orang kata several outlet ataupun branches throughout Malaysia. Okay, yang itu berkaitan maksud dari cawangan-cawangan lain. Tetapi kalau your company, you want to manage your company punya subject according to the department. Okay, subject file can be arranged by the department or the functional area. Okay, for example here we have the expenses report untuk advertising department. Okay, selalunya dalam sebuah company, okay, dan sebuah company, okay, there will be what we call more than one department. Okay, for example, we have an advertising department, we have a financial department, we have a marketing department, we have a human resource department, we have so many departments, the operational department, and etc. So some company, especially untuk company yang besar, bila company yang besar selalunya bila mereka ada department yang berbeza, dan department ni dia nak lihat kepada pengurusan report perbelanjaan. Dia nak tahu, okay, report perbelanjaan untuk department advertising, report perbelanjaan untuk financial department, report perbelanjaan untuk marketing department. So they will look into department. As compared to previous one, they will look into geography. But the main here, the similar between these two is actually the what we call the primary topic is that referring to the expenses report. So I hope that by explaining here, you know that the main thing is when we talk about subject filing is at which you do the classifying, coding, arranging, okay, retrieving using the subject methods. Okay, and the second one you need to know what are the most common company that use this kind of subject filing. And number 3 here, okay, we can mix, okay, between subject plus with geographic, and not only that, we can use subject plus with the department or the functional area to make our filing more convenient. Not only that, it can help us to retrieve and to do a filing faster. Okay, so that this will be video number 1 for chapter 5.3 of the subject filing method. So next will be video number 2 for this subtopic 5.3. Stay tuned.